Okay, look. It's a new season. I know everyone's excited. I practically jumped out of my boxers to download the update, right? But I have to be honest with something I'm very disappointed in. And if you're anything like me, you're probably just as disappointed. So, I'm the type of person that likes to grind stuff and obviously get a reward, whether that's to flex or feel like I accomplished something. Regardless, that's something I like to do. Now, a lot of people are the same way. It doesn't matter if it's World of Warcraft or whatever. You want to grind for a mount or something, and you get to flex off that mount because you achieved something. And other people, if they couldn't get that, they don't have it, and whatever, right? You want to grind for something. You don't want to grind something for nothing. You hope the whole point of grinding is to achieve something, right? If all there is a little bit of bragging rights and people get to see what rank you got to if they check your profile, it's just not enough, right? And there was a golden Moon Knight skin last season, which it was pretty cool, but unless you're a Moon Knight player, you're not going to use it. So then there's nothing for you to grind for if you're not going to use the skin, right? And I feel like a lot of people gave it a pass because, it's season 0. It's not even the first season yet. Obviously there's going to be more, and I'll just accept it for now. But even still, it's like, I can't believe they didn't think more about it, right? And now we just get a Sue Storm skin. Now, don't get me wrong, right? That's mommy. She could crush me with her thighs. And sorry, getting a little bit off topic. But all you get is a skin again. And I was GM last season, so does that mean that I'm gonna be reset to a point where I basically already have the skin, even if I have to play a few games to unlock it? I still don't even really have to grind for it. And then what the fuck am I supposed to do the rest of the season? Grind for a little icon next to my name? Like, what are we thinking here? It's insane, right? It's insane. And it's a huge lack of insight, in my opinion, on the devs' behalf. And I don't know, I was already a little irritated that the reward last season was only a Moon Knight. I'm not gonna lie, but it was season 0, so they get a little bit of an excuse, a little bit of a pass. But the problem is that, why does hitting gold rank reward you with the same exact reward of someone that hits diamond? And why is hitting GM the same thing as hitting eternal in terms of rewards? And now celestial too, which is in between those two. You're all three getting the same rewards. You're all getting the same Moon Knight, and you're getting the same little icon, okay? It doesn't make any sense. And now you're all going to be getting Sue Storm in that little silver icon. There's no distinction in between the two, right? And it's like if you grind from gold to plat to diamond, there's no extra reward for grinding through those at all. And to make matters worse, I don't know, like I said before, if you don't play Moon Knight, it's useless. If you don't play Sue Storm, it's going to be useless. What's the point in grinding for something that no one's going to even know that you got if you don't play the character? I guess it doesn't matter if the only way to unlock it is all you have to do is get to gold. It's crazy. I don't know. I think it was super lazy of them, not to do more. And in my personal opinion, I think they should have done way more, even when it comes to the Lord proficiency, right? If you guys don't know, reaching Lord proficiency is when you play a character enough, you get enough time played on them, and you complete enough challenges on them. For example, if you're playing Adam Warlock, okay, you're gonna need probably hundreds and hundreds of reses, and you're gonna need time played on him, stuff like that, right? And once you do enough, and probably reach around 25 hours played on him, that's how long it took me, then you get Lord. And Lord is the last rank, and you get an avatar, okay? That's why you see different avatars on characters. I think there should have been skins also. You should have a unique skin for hitting Lord on a character. Why not? Even if there's proficiency above Lord that they added, but you got a skin for, it would be cool. Why is there a Storm skin and a Star-Lord skin that you get from doing challenges that have nothing to do with the characters? But they could have just made those skins the extra skin that you could get from leveling up the character. So then when you've seen that character in game, you'd be like, okay, this is a Lord. You don't have to see the avatar or whatever. They just took it out, and it's a skin that that person only has because he put a lot of time in it. You're not going to have that skin unless you put as much time in them. You know what I mean? Just stuff like that is just crazy to me that they haven't thought about to do for the people. I don't really understand. And the little icon that you get, what the hell are we doing here? You know what I mean? What are we doing here? Besides the skin, the little icon, what are we doing here, guys? Makes no sense. There needs to be more incentives to climb up in the ranks. People that enjoy grinding ranks in games want not only the bragging rights, but also to feel like they earned something special that makes the grind hopefully worth it. You know, this might be a little overdramatic, but this will destroy the ranked grind for me. This will destroy it for me. If the only thing to grind for is a battle pass, then that will really affect the player base of people that play competitive and want to unlock stuff. You know what I mean? Like, at least in Overwatch, there were golden weapons to earn and eventually titles that said your recent seasonal rank, which in my opinion took them way too long to add, and I still think Overwatch could have done way more to reward people from competitive grinding. And it's also weird when you think about the fact that Marvel Rivals seems to believe that Diamond is considered high ranks with the way that they discuss ranks and talk about it, right? But that just makes things more confusing as to why Diamond gets the same reward as Gold. Does that mean that they think Gold is just as high or just as much of a category as Diamond? That didn't really make sense, but you guys get what I'm saying, right? Like, it would imply that kind of, right? I don't know what their thought process is or how they think. It's just weird. Like, I'm curious to know what they think, but I don't know, man. Like, with how much Marvel Rivals devs so far, in a lot of ways, prove to give players what they want, it doesn't seem like that's the case if they can't offer more things for players to grind for and not just purchase. Like, I think this is a huge miss, personally. And it feels like ranked play is a complete afterthought at the moment and not given enough support. Like, I'm sorry, but imagine grinding to top 500 and you get a little icon in the same skin that someone who grinded to gold got. So you worked all your way up to top 500, grinded all those hours, got really good at the game, all this stuff, and you just got a little icon that might even go away, like, in the next season. It's crazy. Like, many games have charms or gear that you earn each season that never goes away. Even Rainbow Six Siege has weapon charms for each rank that are rewarded every season, and the charm represents that season and is designed as such. And for example, just for the sake of it, right? Let me give you an example. Say the first season of Rainbow Six Siege was something around the theme of a spider or something. Like, I don't know, Night of the Spider, some shit like that, right? And you climbed a diamond. At the end of the season, you get a diamond spider, okay? You get a diamond spider, which is a flex to use, right? Say that's a charm that you get in season 1, and it's season 11 now. When people see that you have that charm, they're like, damn, this guy's an OG. And not only that, but like, he hit diamond in the first season. Like, it looks cool, and it's something that they can't get either. If they didn't grind a diamond in the first season, they're never gonna get that charm, okay? Like, little things like that goes such a long way and is like really cool. It just doesn't make sense to me why there's not anything unique like that. They have so much opportunity to do what they want, and obviously they can't really make gold weapons or, you know, certain things like that because there's a lot of different characters and it's third person, but there's stuff they could do if they really cared. It's just weird. It almost shows like they don't care to put as much effort into things as we really thought. If it doesn't come to if it doesn't relate to things that make them money, it's kind of weird, man. And like, I don't know, it kind of rubs me the wrong way in a little bit, and it's my first kind of look at them in a way that seems like it's kind of like giving off that whole, like, if it doesn't make us money, then we're not going to put as much effort into it. And there is a lot that they did to make a good game and show that they don't, you know, care as much about just only what they can do to make money. But there's things like this that's just like, I don't know, man. It's hard. But let me know if you guys agree or not. I'm really excited for this season. I hit GM2 at the end of the season, and I'm really excited to see how far I can go this season and test out the new heroes. I'm so glad there's more characters that I can use that seem more up to par with a lot of the other cast, and I'm really, really excited. It's just, this is really, really, really depressing for me. But yeah, leave a like if you guys enjoyed the video. I'm trying to hit 5K. Sub up if you're new. And I also stream. It's the same as my YouTube name. And last but not least, take care of yourselves, guys, okay? Because you deserve it. Peace.